To be or virtual reality?
Gaming time, gaming time. Gaming time, gaming time.
Woohoo! I see that the Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet will have to wait. We have voice acting to do.
Dude, I watched the Romeo and Juliet, but they had guns. That one was great.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if you want to give Shakespeare a second try, you should watch that version. And I'm just saying, like, I still find it absolutely hilarious that just Lord Cackler rolls up in like his like gangster car. He's like, "Fetch me my longsword, ho!" And it's literally just a shotgun mounted onto a cab.
Yeah, it's insane. That movie technically sucks, but I love it. I got to watch that like I got good grades and they let us watch it if you got good grades in like the school's theater. So I got to do that, but I forgot about it. So I showed up like 30 minutes late. but I still got to see it. I have no idea what was going on, but I got to see them kill each other.
Yeah, I have to admit, like, even as someone that's like understands playlists and did it, that movie makes no sense. It is a fever dream.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is on acid the entire time, and I'm glad it exists.
Dude, everybody is.
It's just dumb in the best way possible. It's an interesting, unique interpretation of that Shakespearean play.
I like to think that that is what it would be like in modern day, and Shakespeare would have loved it. I was napping. I had a dream where there was a live-action Genshin movie in the style of the Minecraft movie. I hate that a lot.
As a matter of fact, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that a lot. Don't do that. Keep Jack Black out of my Genshin Impact.
Oh god,
Actually,
I wasn't even thinking about that.
What? What do you play? The Traveler, or what do you play Paimon?
Oh, no.
Paimon Jack Black sounds amazing.
Let's not fan cast. We have to voice act.
No, make him venti just like, I am Barbados. Oh god.
Right, dude, let's get to it.
Serious time. We're jumping right into the yaoi, okay.
Yaoi time.
An alliance? Sure. Sign me up.
Igamu agreed to join the ANSI sponsor alliance, so I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? We're going against someone virtually invincible, you know. It's a risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths.
The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third? The fourth? And so on. We'd be completely worn out by then. Would we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to launch an attack during that time?
Either way, our strength will slowly be snapped away.
Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet. We're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free of the situation by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. So, you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead in revolting against the status quo. Thing is...
His expression darkened.
I have one major cause of concern with this alliance.
What's that?
Hiroko's current teammate, Erumi. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing game. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to the game. You know what I mean?
I'm sure Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her, or something. She said as much last night. Oh wait, we didn't hear this part, I don't think. But what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game. She may get mad because she loves her killing games so much.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean now, Bill. I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my in-game partner, that's all. I was never going to let her join the anti-sponsor alliance. Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place?
I'm sure she has her reasons that she won't reveal even if we pressed.
Ah, yes, femme fatale. Thy name is Hiroko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other.
Speak for yourself.
Point taken. We'll put Darumi on the back burner for now. So, what exactly are we expected to do?
Good question.
Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome. Understood. Safety first.
Basically, focus on the hunt in the morning and the anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliance is...
I want the anatomy and abilities of this bee to be thoroughly analyzed. This will primarily be Yugamu's job, since he's so good at dissection. Good. You mean fabulous. I'm dying to get my hands on those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role? Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not.
How exactly am I going to do that? Look up books in the library or something?
Courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders would be an invader herself. So Ava, then.
Yeah. Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me.
You think she'll be cooperative? She's a former commander we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer torturer, if I say so myself.
No, you stay far, far away from her. Wipe that drool off your face. This wasn't going to be easy for me to build a semblance of a friendly relationship with Ava. And I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the prohibitable?
Proverbial.
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 Proverbial?
Proverbial.
Proverbial?
Proverbial. Proverbial.
Proverbial.
Yeah.
You
Flush
got it.
that down the proverbial toilet.
Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiroko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah! Ready when you are. We took out our weapons and went around attacking the invaders, loitering in the ruins.
Loitering.
I applied Yugamu's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly and bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work. I keep repeating myself in my head. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work.
No, that sponsor isn't one of us.
When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being an invader.
Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it.
You must have a solid proof to be so sure.
The proof is in the strangeness of their abilities. If they were truly one of our ilk, They wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight.
What do you mean? Bees are a taboo in your religion or something?
Not the bee. The blood-sucking. 1 second. I want my blankie.
Blinky.
The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments.
Divine blood, meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins. Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminds me of something similar I had heard in my previous 100 days. Meow 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 meow. Ignore that said emo. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader, since they already absorbed Quara's cryptoglobin.
First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind?
Yeah, good point. It didn't make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. If the sponsor was neither a special defense unit nor a school invader, did that mean they were an unknown third party?
By the way, Takumi, if you don't mind me asking...
Ava suddenly changed the subject.
Remember
Here's
that
my
favor
mask.
I asked... Remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me?
Bring what?
You know, my mask? You promised you'd return it to me.
Right, she did ask me for a mask a while back. Meow 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 meow. The mask was really important to her, as much as I'd like to give it back to her right now. Sorry, Ava. I'm going to have to go back on that promise. You'll just have to bare your face. You'll have to bare your face for a little while longer.
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes.
Exposing our plain faces is as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy it humiliating me so much? This is prisoner abuse.
Oh, that sprite's new. I quite enjoy it. Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just... the timing's not right.
What do you mean the timing's not right?
The mask of yours is a symbol of your identity as a commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target of the invader hunts. As a commander, Ava will most likely be one of the targets of this game. Her death would likely result in a lot of points. If anyone realized that, was bound to be murdered sooner or later. I can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe. That's all.
I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing.
But you can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck.
But...
Look, you just have to accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. And you're not getting your mask back, no matter what.
Jeez, Takumi.
Ava looked entirely unconvinced, and it seems like she was about to protest again, but...
This is all.
It cut you off.
That's been good through. This is awful.
There you go. She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation.
Resignation.
Resignation?
Resignation.
Resignation. Sounded like resignation to me. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? a maskless life isn't that bad once in a while, see? No risk of heat damage to your face. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm very sorry. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-blooded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
Uh-huh. I thought I'd been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless?
Oh, do you have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot, the enemy of all maidenkind, downright pervert. I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
The invaders have lawyers? They have suing? What? I enjoy that. Ava had done a complete what?
About face.
About face?
It's sort of like saying did a complete 180.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that before. Ava had done a complete about face. What could have transformed from that sweet docile lady from just now into this sharp-tongued witch? I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh?
Yes, I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all of that hard work, and I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back already?
The shock of not being able to get her mask back made Ava burst into tears. She'd been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by the facts and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... Aww. What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do now?
My bad. I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everybody hates me. I quickly left the courtyard as to not agitate Ava any further. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I gotten out of Ava in the notebook. And then, once night fell, bedtime announcement played. By rights, we should all be turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now, but...
The Alliance meeting shall now begin. We'll take turns to share our findings of the day with each other.
It had been decided that the Anti-Sponsor Alliance would be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information starting from tonight.
You start first, Takumi. Learned anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Yes, according to what Ava told me, I shared the results of my investigation with everyone, about how the bee could have not been the weapon of an invader. That blood-sucking was a taboo to invaders, so the sponsor couldn't have been one since they sucked Kurara's blood. In conclusion, it's quite likely that the sponsor is an unknown third party, unrelated to us or the school invaders. That's all for me.
We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party? This is highly displeasing.
This is the most emotion I've seen out of her, in a long while. Jeez.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. It was remarkable work for a person of your intelligence.
Thanks, but can I have something other than a backhanded compliment for once?
I'll work on it if I feel like it.
So that's a no.
Allow me to go next. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating its anatomy, I made several discoveries. First of all, bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp. A horrible species that parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feeds off their innards. Basically, that bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. There's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into an enemy's body. This giant bee, however, uses it to suck stuff out. Like a blood-collecting device of sorts. It works like a mosquito stinger.
We all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Carrara.
Yes, and she was drained in but a few seconds. A testament to the strength of its suction. But it does raise another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks.
I didn't realize how much of a giggler Yugami was until he's talking this much. This guy needs to stop.
I wish I had said that, 'cause I can't hear it.
It's constant. Every single line, it's hee hoo hee.
Leave him alone!
He's giggle. I think we're having a serious conversation, and he's like hee.
He's joyous.
He shouldn't. He should calm down with the joy. He should hide it a little bit.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna just not.
Okay. R.I.P. Keyblade's joke.
Okay. It was related to, you know, he's amused by the sucking death trap, and I'm just thinking of yaoi things. I'm just like, nope, stop right there.
No, that's amusing. All right.
Yeah, I'll leave that in your minds. I'll let imagination make that joke work.
Thank you for infecting us with the hour thoughts, Keyblade. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's Deadass going in the NSFW Ask to See chat.
Mm-hmm.
Where it shall remain.
No, it is also on stream. Forever.
Well, I haven't necessarily said anything, but you're welcome to your own thoughts.
Of course, of course.
Anyway. So where did Kurara's blood disappear to? Maybe it was warped to another place instantly? Now I can't unhear it now.
He's the giggler, dude. You should add giggler.
It's like...
You don't have to. I don't.
The dialogue
I don't
of
think
the
he actually
sprite, though.
giggles every line.
I know he doesn't. Well, he does, actually.
Well, it's like the sprite and the dialogue doesn't fit the giggliness.
I wish
Yeah.
they recorded, like, one different breathing take, a neutral.
Mhm.
Like, ah.
That would have been good, but it's all giggles. Non-stop.
Yeah, we should do this to Mino.
Hey!
Hey!
A man has fallen into the river, Lego City.
I'll give him one last shot.
Okay, serious time. Right. It's likely that's what's happening. Maybe he's designed to transfer all the nutrients he sucks up into his sponsor's stomach. In other words,
The sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin. Just a hypothesis.
If that turned out to be true, it would mean the sponsor absorbed Krara's blood. Ugh. The thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an intense rage within me.
And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say now. Any progress on that suit the sponsor's wearing? Yes, I venture to say there's been some major progress. Much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the very near future.
There's a spare suit? Of course she knows.
Yes, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates.
Is that a lie, or is this genuinely a version of her who doesn't know?
I'm not sure.
She does. I'm trying to think if she ever lies, or if she just like doesn't tell the whole situation.
I don't know.
I feel like she's telling the truth here. I feel like she really doesn't know. Hiroko previously said that the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. If she could secure something similar, wouldn't that make us invincible as well? Where's the spare? We can look for it together.
No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself. Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than one, right? Because I'm the only one who can find that place.
Never mind, maybe she is lying. Cause that feels like... Okay, Hiroko.
Something terrible beyond all imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered.
Yeah, like a dating sim arc.
Don't even try. Understand?
Her assertive tone made it clear that there was no further discussion on this matter. Something that could cause the usual placid?
Yeah.
Placid?
Placid.
Placid? I'm looking that word up. What does placid mean?
Like, calm.
Yeah, serenity, calm, no disturbance, placid. I hate that. That makes me uncalm saying that word. It's gross mouthfeel. Okay, I'll search the etymology of that word later. That's a quest for another day. Whoever came up with that one, no. To get the usual placid Hiroko to get so worked up, it had to be extraordinary.
Okay, I respect your wishes, even if I don't understand. It's for the best. Moving on, what's the plan for tomorrow and beyond? I need you two to continue your research. We're having a dire lack of good information right now. Don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher. Also, avoid situations may end up with you dying to mere minions. As usual, we're going with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi.
Why only me?
Because if anyone screws this up, it'll be you.
I'll be fine. Gamer's with me. And I'm not that bad of a fighter myself. You should be watching out for yourself. You were the first to die last time.
Please, are you talking to me? I am much stronger than the Hiroko you knew.
When you say stuff like that, it's suspicious. It's suspicious, Hiroko. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I think we should vote to vent them out the airlock.
No, don't do that. She's too pretty for that.
But they're the imposter.
No. She's just fishy suspicious.
Tarumi and I can take a commander or two by ourselves. Tarumi,
Igamu's expression darkened at that.
Hiroko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Tarumi of all people? I'll be brutally honest. The fact that you're a team doesn't sit right with me. She loves her killing games. I can't imagine she wanted to at least try to sabotage our work if she ever finds out about it. Rest assured that she'll never find out. She's just my game partner. Nothing more, nothing less.
Really?
I'm talking about what the... Try that again. I'm talking about the what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee that it won't happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her. No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has an important role to play as well. Which is... I can't tell you. Why not? Shouldn't allies share much information with each other as possible?
Gamu continued to question Hiroko about her reason for teaming up with Tarumi, but she kept quiet throughout. Why is he the leader if everyone hates him? I've not been paying attention. This timeline, I forgot.
I think Siri made him the leader before he died.
Makes sense. Homophobic gay man, he hates the year. He does. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He does support theory too. He before said they make a good pair. He's just concerned about the logistics of it. The alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note because of that. It had been 4 days since the game started, and I'd gotten used to fighting outside the academy. I would wander around the town quietly in search of invaders and strike them down, using as little energy as possible. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. Take their lives. Detach yourself. It's just work. Nice. Seems like I'm getting in a pretty good form today. I doubted I would end up in last place in the first round if I kept this up. But ensuring my survival alone wasn't enough to put me at ease. The ultimate goal of the anti-sponsor alliance was to put an end to the game by killing the sponsor. But what was the sponsor hoping to achieve by making us do this? I couldn't get that thought out of my mind as I cut down the invader one after another. In a way, the sponsor and Sarah were similar. Both were trying to make us fight against the invaders. Except, Siri never ordered us to fight outside the academy. He always insisted we fought on the academy grounds. On the other hand, the rules laid out by the sponsor basically forbade us from doing so. They were designed to make us fight outside. Why was the sponsor so determined to make us fight out here? Did they not want us using the Revive-O-Matic? Dying outside meant our dead bodies couldn't be revived. Was that the sponsor's objective? To ensure that everyone who died would stay dead?
Hey, Takumi, where did your hands go on vacation?
I was jolted back to reality by Yugamu's teasing. Sorry, just thinking about something.
It's dangerous to think and kill at the same time. There's a fine line between familiarity and carelessness. Keep your mind on the hunt for now. Don't forget that Hiroko warned you last night about getting killed.
You're right. Sorry about that. I refocused my mind on the task at hand. With my sword in my hand and my mind clear, I resumed the rest of the hunting. I resumed the work of hunting down the invaders. Yugamu and I spent the better part of that morning killing together. We returned to the academy a little past noon and immediately made our way to the leisure lounge. There we checked our latest ranks.
Moko's doing good.
Good for her.
I'm in 4th place, and Yugamu's in 6th.
Oops. I mean, that meets what Hiroko wanted at least, but it's kind of close. Our positions had slipped from the first day, but we were still within the top bracket. Since it was already the 4th day, it was unlikely that we would tumble all the way down to the bottom this round, unless something catastrophic happened.
Shon was currently in last place.
I told myself not to look at the other positions, but my eyes naturally drifted to the last spot. Speaking of the leaderboard positions,
Tsubasa's is surprisingly high.
she was certainly holding her teammates back yesterday.
Meow 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 meow.
She's likely benefiting from the point sharing system.
What point sharing system?
What? You haven't noticed? There's a way to earn points in this game without killing any invaders yourself.
Yugamu took out a notepad and started drawing some sort of diagram on it. Aww! He's so cute!
Let's say, for example, a 10-point enemy appears in front of you.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted.
You kill that enemy by yourself, you gain 10 whole points. But if I help you in the fight, I gain a percentage of those 10 points. Could be a 50-50 or 80-20 split, depending on the situation. It all hinges on how much each person contributed to the fight. Simply joining the fight earns you at least 10% of the points. Tsubasa's Himoyanama is very versatile, so I'm sure she's earning points by supporting the others.
Yeah, she's literally one of the best, like, battle units in the game.
Mm-hmm. So, every member of the team gets some credit as long as they work together, like in sports.
A strange but fitting comparison. What also is a strange fitting comparison is that she's a bloodsucker, like those wasps.
Whoa!
Whoa, get off my girl.
That's best girl you're talking to.
That's the best girl you're talking about.
That's
right now.
controversial opinion.
I'm just saying that she's leeching off other people's hard work right now.
Hey,
She's
support. She's a
helping!
support. She's a support.
She's explicitly helping.
She's a support character, Keyblade. If anything, they're leeching off of her.
True.
Unless there's one of them down and she pumps out the ultra, deals 80% of their health damage. Steals all the points.
That's not what they were saying.
Yeah, it is. I mean, she would have done 80% of the work in that equation.
I guess so.
No, she probably earns less than they do.
It's if you participate in the battle, how much you're helping the entire team works. So if she helps the entire team like buff up their like stats, that's getting up in her percentage of how many points she's taking. Even though she's not hurting any invaders, which she could be also.
I need to see proof.
Here.
Sorry, I was
You want to
making
change your mind about the buffer, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
I was making that joke as if I was Yugamo. I don't. Actually.
Okay. But then you just kept going on with it.
You committed too hard, man, to the point it didn't really make sense.
I mean, Yugamo's a weird guy, you know. Not everything does make sense. Like, why does he laugh at every line of dialogue? Am I right?
He's the one explaining the system in which
weird,
the
but he's
points.
smart.
He's the one who said it.
Yeah, he's confused himself.
No, I think you're confused.
Yeah, are you doing okay, buddy? Do you need to drink some water?
Let's get you to bed, Grandpa.
Let's tuck you in. I'll turn on the nightlight.
It's okay. I might be having a stroke, but I'm okay.
Okay, no toast, okay?
No toast.
Anyway. Weaker players earn points by focusing their efforts on supporting others. Stronger players gain support by offering to share points with those who do. This game may not be about pure combat prowess, but how well we work together.
We're being tested on our teamwork in a killing game. A killing game usually pits participants against each other, but the rules for this one clearly lent itself for fostering teamwork. Had this been implemented just to adjust the difficulty of the game to our level, or did the sponsor have some ulterior motive? I returned to my room, able to squash the insubscribable wave of nausea threatening to bowl me over. What should I do this afternoon?
Yes!
I was in my room. Oh no.
Sorry.
I was in my room trying to figure out what to do with the time I had before the nightly meeting. My role as the Anti-Sponsor Alliance was to find out the identity of the sponsor, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I felt like I needed a clearer direction. Where was I even supposed to start? If only I had a hint of sorts, tell me get the ball rolling.
Sorry, can we, sorry, I'd like to direct our attention to NSFWS to see chat.
Okay.
I love 100 line me porn.
Oh, that's so good! I didn't
Yeah,
even realize that was me
there's-
until you pointed that out. That's so cute.
There's more where it comes from too. There's
Ooh?
there's one that there's a couple that like left the 100 line circle. I'll see if I can find them.
Yummy. Oh, she's touching her tummy scar. That's so good. We've already posted that before. I think in Not Safe for Work. Scroll up.
I don't actively look at this. Why is there Ruby stuff in it? Oh god.
The 100 line fandom is really funny because they latch on to the weirdest things for like shipping stuff. Like first, me porn was a good one. There's like a whole thing with stockings. I think that might have been something else. Actually, I don't remember about that. But
you should inform me.
there
if
was
you remember.
yeah. But then there was also Eitaku Snail Yaoi.
Huh?
And then there was also like Eitaku Teeth Yaoi. Like there were molars that were like, I don't know.
I
I'll see
feel
if I
like
can
I
find
remember
it.
seeing those posts actually. I don't think I remembered it. I think it's clicking with me that was Hundraline.
See if I can find the Snail Yaoi. That one should be easy to find.
Dude, I want to know Snail Yaoi so bad. I have no idea what that means.
Why am I getting project stuck I post?
I feel like it's not, because you already have the 3D models.
Okay, well I'll find it later. I can't find it.
Damn. I'll be blessing my eyes with Snail Yaoi later. I suppose I'll just have to ask around. Asking for information would be the best way to find out clues that might shed more light on the matter. Asking around. Yes. That's what I'll be doing today. Others would be surely shocked to see the most unpopular guy in school right now. First, you're not in school, buddy. Okay. Approaching the matter of the blue. But I can't just hole up in my room without at least trying something. I stilled myself before dashing out of the room. Hi, Tsubasa.
Oh, Tsubasa, she's there? Hold on, I wanna... Sorry, I was looking for some...
As you should.
Takumi!
Tsubasa lowered her eyes awkwardly when I called out to her.
I'm sorry for abandoning you the other day. Did everything turn out alright after that?
Yeah. I managed to walk away with my life somehow. Yugamu and I are a team now.
Oh! I'm just glad you're safe. I don't want to see any more of my friends dying. Though, that means Shoma's in trouble for the first round, right?
Why?
He's not taking part in the game at all. Takemura's been pulling out all the stops to invite him, but he refuses to even leave his room.
I see. Shoma is probably going to be the first one to die if things continue like this. But we could save him if we took down the sponsor before that happened. Tsubasa, do you happen to know anything about the sponsor? I'm trying to find out their true identity.
That's a question I'd like to answer myself. Why did they show up and make us take part of this killing game? None of it makes any sense.
I really hope on this investigation at least one person tried to flirt with the sponsor. I don't have any guesses on who that would be, but I feel like there's gotta be one.
Info on the sponsor's identity. Oh my! Are you investigating that too?
Two? As in, you're also looking into this?
You bet! I even tried to film a day in the life documentary of the sponsor some time ago.
Day in the life.
First, I made a camera with the Gift-O-Matic. Then I tailed the sponsor for 24 hours. By the way, if they revealed their face during that time, we'd catch it on film, right?
And did you?
Oh, I wish. They cling to that spacesuit like it was his pants, like it was his champion belt itself.
How is it possible to carry that out in any sort of daily routine with that suit on? What about food?
Oh, the sponsor doesn't eat.
Doesn't eat?
Yeah, I never saw them eat or sleep even once. They just kept buzzing out orders to their bee underlings day in and day out.
The sponsor can stay active for 24 hours without any food or sleep. It sounded unbelievable to me, but Mocha wasn't the type to tell tall tales.
If you're dealing with the real main event headliner here, you better be ready for a Royal Rumble if you're trying to unveil their real identity.
Hey, Takimaru, can I have a minute? I'm gathering information about the sponsor right now, and sorry, man, I got nothing to say to you. You're just bad luck these days. Everything you touch turns to ashes. Bad luck, huh? Just part of being the school jinx, I guess. Ava was in her cell, looking as detached as I'd left her. She was clearly still aghast at not being able to get her mask back.
You always go to? It's white. It's got lace here.
This is Yuki Blade.
Oh, sorry. Do not
don't need
speak
it
to me as if we were friends. I
It's
will never, ever forgive you for sending Lady Kurara to her dismal death. Begone, accursed Grim Reaper, and give Lady Kurara back to me.
Calm down, Kyoshika. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
More voice acting.
I'll be quiet then.
Hold on, sorry, 1 second. I was looking at something. I'm so sorry, Takumi, but Kyoshika's still very angry about what happened. So
I like that accent you almost slipped into.
I didn't slip into an accent.
You
What?
didn't?
Oh,
I feel like you did. Well, my ears are wrong anyways. I know it wasn't popular, but actually having such vitriol spewed directly into my face was a sobering experience. Man, Moko's the only one who's chill. Come on, man.
Tsubasa was chill.
Tsubasa was also chill, but she was a little afraid.
This is bliss.
Whoa, who shouted?
Die, daughter me. And I'm shouting because it's the happiest I've ever been. Killing game, check. Mistress Hiriko's lapdog, check. Killing and killing and killing every day and night, check, check, and check. I'm Mistress Hiriko's loyal lapdog in a killing game. What else does a person need to be happy in life? Just thinking about how I'm gonna wring the innards out of those invaders tomorrow releases so many endorphins into my brain, I might just pass it from sheer pleasure.
You're just gonna take that as the line? Her own laughing? Okay.
I don't know which one I want to be. You could always be both. Jeremy was enjoying the current situation with every fiber of her being. I still couldn't understand why Hiriko would team up with someone like that. Okay, I've collected quite a bit of information. I've learned a lot, and I was glad I mustered up the courage to talk to everybody. After putting the information down in a notebook, I prepared for the nightly meeting. For the Anti-Sponsor Alliance, the bedtime announcement was now a call to action instead of a reminder to rest. A sign for us to gather and report for the day's findings. So now we know it's highly possible the sponsor doesn't eat or sleep.
And still manages to be so powerful. They should just quit sponsoring killing games, go make a killing in the business world instead. Who wouldn't be impressed by a corporate soldier who can work all day and night?
This is neither the time or place to be joking around.
It's precisely the time and place to be funny. Morbid humor is the best way to deal with morbid situations. That's just how strong the enemy we're up against is, right, Hiroko? The sponsor is an enigma. Stays active for 24 hours without any sort of nutritional replenishment. Are we dealing with a robot?
We can't rule out the possibility, considering what little we know about their identity.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was a remarkable work for a person of your intelligence.
Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
I was worried for a sec we were just recycling dialogue there.
No.
Yeah, you said that to me yesterday.
And she didn't listen.
Was that a joke? It must be. Your entire existence is one.
Well, aren't you something yourself?
Allow me to share my additional findings on the bee's anatomy next. I got down to business today by dismembering the bee to its smallest parts. Some interesting truths were uncovered. I hate tripping on my words.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Just some interesting truths were.
I'm sorry, what? Some interesting truths were uncovered as a result. Despite a tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardiness to match. The joints snap out of place if you even look at them wrong, and a stinger comes off without much effort as well. It is fragile as life itself.
But it can't be so weak. These bees kill a Crora like it was nothing.
Their bodies were likely enhanced by some new... Oh my god.
You can do it.
I'm gonna try that. I'm getting really badly tongue-tied. It's really annoying. It's like, my dad just came in and very kindly made me a cup of tea, but I slightly burnt my hand trying to pick up the cup, and it feels like it's burned into me a curse. That's like my ability to speak.
You've burned your whole body.
Yeah. Curse my now destroyed nerves in my hand for making me unable to speak, apparently. Their bodies were likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive. Supernatural. In other words, hemo-anima.
The ability to move around without needing to eat or rest. Hemo-anima enhanced bees. The more we try to pry into the sponsor's business, the more their uncanny strength we seem to discover. But None of these proved that the sponsor themselves was impossible to defeat. If we could just find a way to get them out of that invincibility suit.
Last but not least, let's hear what Hiroko has to tell us. Did you find that spare suit you talked about? Yes, I pinpointed the location yesterday. If all goes well, I should be able to get my hands on the suit by tomorrow.
Really?
I honestly wasn't expecting it to find. I honestly wasn't expecting to find it so soon either. It's almost too good to be true. Once we actually have it, uncovering a weakness or two should be trivial work. Unfortunately for the sponsor, their invader hunt is about to draw to a premature close.
Then an end to this admirable.
Hold on.
Abominable.
Abominable.
Yeah, abominable.
Abominable. An end to this
That's it.
abominable. An end to this abominable invader hunt seems like a dream, but Hiroko seemed confident the odds were in our favor. Did I say it wrong?
Like, it's abominable as in, like, abomination.
Abominable?
Like the abominable snowman.
Abominable?
Close enough.
How do I say it right?
Abominable.
Abominable. Oh, abominable.
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 Eh.
Abominable. Abominable.
Yeah.
There we go.
Abominable.
To say we should bomb those nipples. Anyway, anything we could do to help you secure the spare suit? Quite a lot, in fact. I'd venture to say I couldn't possibly recover the suit without your help. The suit is located somewhere to the south of this campus. Actually, getting the suit is going to be the easy part. The thing is, if the bees flying around find out what we're doing, all our efforts will go down the drain. Because then, the sponsor would realize what we're up to. That's why we're going to need a little bit of creative prep work to hoodwink those remote roaming bees.
With that preface, Hiroko shared with us a brief outline of her plan.
Our operation commences at 0700 AM tomorrow. The three of us here, plus Darumi, will head south in the direction of town. Once we're somewhere in the vicinity of this area, we'll start hunting down invaders. As we do, we'll destroy the ruins around there in the flashiest way possible, kicking up as much dust and ash as we can. I'll use the sudden drop in visibility as camouflage to secretly move to the place with the spare suit without being discovered by the bees. We'll meet up once I find the suit. And rush back to school to imagine it?
We'll
I'd
imagine the
rush back to
plan.
school Anything's real if you believe.
Wow.
And rush back to school to examine it until we can discover its weaknesses. After we ascertain a means to destroy the invincibility suit, it's showdown. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? It's showdown time with the sponsor.
Hiroko's plan was simple but bold. She would allow it absolutely end everything tomorrow if circumstances allowed, both Invader Hunt and the sponsor themselves.
Will you help me, Takumi and Yugamu?
An earnest plea for help from Hiroko without her usual barbs was a straight yes from me. I nodded vigorously. Of course I'll help. Let's get that suit and bring down the sponsor. Together.
I'm against this plan. I won't be joining it.
What's gone into you, Igamu? Is there something wrong with the plan?
Nothing wrong with the plan per se. What's wrong is one of the participants. Hiroko, why are you letting Doremi join the operation tomorrow? You've been insisting all this time she's nothing but your in-game partner, and not a member of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. She's very strong. She'll be useful in combat. That's nice. But what guarantee is there she won't turn around and slit our throats after learning of the plan? She lives and breathes killing games. I can picture her lunging at us in unrestrained anger. She finds out what we're trying to put. Oh my god! What is wrong with me today? I keep tripping on my words.
You can do it, man.
I can already picture her lunging at us in unrestrained anger. She finds out what we're trying to do. Put a stop to her beloved game. Still said it wrong, but we're going with it.
It's good enough.
You're overthinking this. She'll be too engrossed in the game to even notice what we're doing. That's my point, see? It's counterproductive to let someone so engrossed with killing games into our confidence. I disagree. I'm bringing her along tomorrow by hook or by crook. I have my reasons. Oh, such as...
The discussion was leading nowhere. Neither Hiroko nor Yugamu seemed willing to compromise. Tomorrow the operation would be aborted if we didn't find a way to break the stalemate. I had to do something. I'm afraid I have to side with Yugamu this time, Hiroko. We're putting our lives on the line tomorrow. Yet, at the same time, you're trying to involve someone outside of the alliance. You can't blame us for feeling hesitant.
Even you think so?
She averted her eyes and bit her lips.
Fine. I won't ask for your help anymore. I'll get the suit myself.
Hold on. I'm not finding fault with you or anything. I reached out quickly and grabbed Hiriko's hand before she could leave the room. We understand you have your secrets you can't fully share with us, and we know you have your reasons. But can't you at least tell us something? It has to be something out of the ordinary, right? You're not just the type to insist on doing things your way for the mere selfish reasons.
And how are you so sure I'm not?
Because you trusted me, so I trust you too. It was Hiroko who trusted me and brought me out when everyone else was shunning me and calling me a jinx. If she needed help, I would do everything in my power to help her. I quietly pleaded with Hiroko while intensely staring at her in the eyes.
Puppy eyes.
Yeah. Praying hard that she would trust and lean on me. And then... It was a sigh of resignation.
The trouble with your generic face is how it completely disarms me when you're spouting the occasional hero-like rhetoric. Very well. You will have a full explanation on why I must bring Darami along.
Really?
Yes, but not here. Outside. I'll be waiting for you on the roof. Come alone.
Ooh, is she gonna push us off again? With that, I exited the room. But her wanting to meet with
She
me
exited the
alone
room.
would mean...
For the love of murder. I am the outcast now? I don't mind. Go ahead, Takumi. I'll be right here, keeping your bed warm for you till your return.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be right after I hear what she has to say. He's too used to that. Okay, never mind. Also, don't touch my bed.
No promises.
If I had a nickel for every time one of the male characters did something weird with Takumi's bed, I'd have 2 nickels. Please, promise. I left Yugamu behind my door and went off to the roof. Wait,
my
have
God,
you
I love
seen that
this.
CG Keyblade?
Oh my
No.
god. I'll find it.
It's so good. No, Hiroko? I didn't see Hiroko on the roof, even though she said she was waiting for me there. Unless she went back to her room.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find this CG. Okay, ignore the text, but it's this. The text isn't part of it, but...
Oh.
What is he doing down there?
The best part about it is that there's clearly just like a locker that he could have been in instead. In order to
Yeah.
listen to their conversation. 'Cause that's what he was doing. He was trying to listen to their conversation. But he went under the bed instead of the perfectly fine locker.
There's so much wrong with this guy. This is what we had to kill him, by the way.
Over here, Takumi.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Okay. I leaned towards the direction of the voice and saw Hiroko seated on the ledge. She was staring intently at something. I followed her gaze and... There was the artificial satellite floating in the sky.
Do you long to see the people living there again?
Her question was sudden and unexpected.
Of course I do. That's what I'm fighting so hard for.
Yes, you would be right. We're all fighting here because there are people we want to see again. We'll be able to go back to them after this war ends. That's what motivates us to keep going. In other words, that's why we're so determined not to die here. However, Darumi has none of that. She's got nowhere to return to.
Nowhere? Surely she has family who can take her in.
Not all families are worth going back to. Not that I expect you to understand.
She was right. I didn't understand. How could I? It was my cherished dream to be surrounded by my parents and how do you say her name again? Say it again.
Karwa.
Karuwa. And Karuwa at dinner table again.
Takumi, do you know why Darumi is so enamored with killing games?
No.
It's very simple. She grew up in an environment that was like a killing game in itself. If she'd let her guard down, even for a brief moment, she'd be abused by her parents or teachers. Punishment awaited her at every turn for no
I had an inkling Darumi may not have come from the best of family environments, but I had no idea it was that bad. She wasn't kidding about that.
And when you go through life living like that, you can't help but wonder, why only me?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Why am I the only one suffering like this? Why can't everyone suffer together with me? Young and old, male and female, we should all suffer together. Use up our lives, our very existences, to entertain ourselves through misery. That's why she loves her killing game so much. It's the closest thing to her ideal world she can find.
So she was being dead serious when she talked about wanting to start a killing game.
Dead serious.
Underground. She would have given her life for it.
What sort of mentality could drive a person to be this desperate for a killing game to begin?
Her wish to see the whole world turn into a killing game was never going to come true under normal circumstances. But as fate decreed, that wish somehow actually did come true.
And the sponsor
Big
showed up.
The
It's
spo-
weird that they just decided not to voice.
Yeah, that was weird.
The sponsor of the killing game suddenly appeared midair one day. Drumi must have felt like her childhood dream was coming true.
She's on cloud 9 right now, living out a dream that once seemed impossible to achieve. And she intends to die in it. After playing to her heart's content.
Die? Even though her dream finally came true.
Exactly. Now that her dream has come true, she has nothing to live for anymore.
She didn't look like someone who wanted to die, though. The few times I've seen her outside the academy.
In fact, you guys were slaughtering the school invaders together quite enthusiastically.
Keep being caught off guard by the fact they just stop talking and then just carry on doing voice lines. Like, what?
It's probably
What is
for the
that about?
flashback stuff, because it's flashbacks.
That, or it's just like, we did all the recording, but we need to throw in some addendum lines, but we just can't get the voice cast back for. We
Maybe.
ain't got budget for that.
They had budget for that.
Someone who fought with such wanton abandonment in a situation where there was no coming back from death couldn't exactly be mentally sound now, could they?
She was right. Someone with normal sensitivities would be a lot more cautious about this.
Without me keeping a close eye on her, she'll be running headlong into the largest group of invaders she can find. If I don't keep forcing her to return together, she'll keep on fighting, even past her limits, even after returning. She always wants to go right back out to continue the hunt. It's not easy for me to keep pulling her back. She's basically committing slow suicide. I can't take my eyes off her for a minute.
Is that why you're so insistent on bringing her along for tomorrow's operation?
I just don't want to leave her alone to her own devices. A short while's fine, but I get the feeling we may be taking a while tomorrow. I have to take her along if I don't want to come back to a dead Darumi. This whole plan would be pointless if even one person dies.
I was completely dumbfounded. Hiriko was serious about saving everybody's lives. Then again, Hiriko has always been like that. even last time.
Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow.
She would be sure no one got left behind by snatching them from the jaws of death, even if it meant taking their place. Her tendency in this aspect had saved me.
Tenacity.
Tenacity?
Yeah.
Her tenacity in this aspect had saved me, and was now saving Dreamer. My body trembled involuntarily when I realized the depth of Hiriko's determination. I had to admit it. She was the real hero here.
I feel bad for Doremi, but this game needs to end. Sooner, the better. She's never going to come to her senses until she first wakes up from this sham of a dream. I'm begging you, Takumi. Help me tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. How could I possibly turn down a request from this awesome hero standing before me? I'll convince Yugami would help as well. I can't believe he turned us down after I explained the situation to him. The four of us will rummage through the town together tomorrow, and we'll put an end to the invader hunt. We both stretched out our hands simultaneously and exchanged a firm and solemn handshake. The only thing going through my mind at the time was that all I could do was protect Hiriko's kind-hearted resolve. We would work together to defeat the sponsor, and then let's all get to day 100 together.
The best day 100.
Oh, the best day 100. But I was too naive. Kind-heartedness had no place on the battlefield, because it was Hiriko's kindness that led to her end up like that.
Yay.
Yahoo! Wait,
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Hidiko's VA got a nomination for an award for that scene.
Oh gosh, as she should.
it was good.
It's pretty sick. BRB, real quick, I want to get a snack because I'm hungry.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna get a snack too. Let's go snack, guys. BRB.
Hackers.
They've left me to talk to the Bebo stream. Not the cringe one.
I've returned with a block of cheese.
Whole block, wow.
Delicious.
That's good, because I was worried that you'd left your stream to the mercy of my cringe.
What do you mean?
You just had to listen to my unfunny ass.
No. Anytime I imagine a block of cheese, I imagine a Minecraft block of cheese. 1 meter cube. Yeah, I'm eating a 1 meter cube right now.
Kind of how I felt having that pizza earlier.
All of
But I
it?
feel really bad for having the pizza though.
It tastes good?
I feel it was really good actually.
Was it?
It was really, really good. It's a bit hard to describe, but it's like cheese, tomato, ham, I think some beef chunks in there, pepperoni, with a bunch of
Oh.
like olives and stuff like that.
Dude, you're making me hungry while I'm eating. Don't do that.
Call it the works.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel bad the calories are gonna show tomorrow, and I'm gonna be sad about that. But
You could always
I'm
just
gonna do it if I
run.
can come for pizza. I can't tomorrow because I've got to do so much stuff because it's Father's Day tomorrow.
What are you doing for Father's Day?
I'm doing a big ass barbecue for the family.
You can run while doing that. You have a backyard.
Not that big.
I mean, you can still run. Presumably.
I mean,
Yeah, if you want to do the
I would
fucking
run
pacer
there.
test.
Yeah, you can do pacer tests.
I can't help but think of the me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We don't really have that pacer test here.
You don't?
No, but I should look into it.
I don't know if it's good or not, but the guy's voice is funny. Okay, let's lock him. Hirko? She was lying on the ground with blood spurting out of her back. With blood pouring out of her back. This was a mortal wound. There was no way she can recover from this. The attacker, if I remember correctly, this is the...
Squad 3 Commander!
What is a commander doing here? Why is Hirko lying in a pool of her own blood? Why is she defeated by that commander? I'm starting to think of myself as a 100-line character. What would Nelly be like if she was a 100-line? I don't know. You gotta think of that.
Wait. What's the question? Oh. Yeah. What Bill said.
Nothing was making sense. My mind was in a state of confusion.
How did this happen?
Our plan had been proceeding smoothly. We set off early. We reached the part of town south of the school and started doing battle. Using the flashy skills we had in our arsenal, we hunted down every invader in the area. This was to draw the flying bees' attention to us. But sometime after the battle began, Hirko secretly left the area like she had planned in order to secure the spare suit. All I could think of is Yuri. You're between you and Best Girl or a different character. The bees were struggling to count the points Yugamu and I were racking up. It didn't seem like they had noticed her sudden disappearance. It felt like the plan was actually going to work. All we had to do was wait for Hiroko to return with the suit that would lead us to victory. With the Rumi? That's real. But something unexpected happens. I took my eyes off the Rumi who had been fighting with us for only a short while, and she vanished in that moment. She was probably overexcited and decided to expand her hunting territory. I panicked. Hiroko would be heartbroken if anything happened to Darumi. I ran around the vicinity in a desperate attempt to locate her. All while imploring her in
Imploring.
Imploring?
Yeah, you got it.
While imploring her in my heart to not say anything reckless that might end up making Hiroko sad. I was praying hard for her safety. And just as I finally caught the sight of Darumi on the other side of some rubble, the unthinkable happened. I couldn't make heads or tails of the scene no matter how long I stared at it.
Why? Why? Why yourself, Takumi.
Snap back to my senses at Yugamu's yelling. Yugamu, here it goes down. Most likely by Commander. Yugamu's face twisted into a hateful scowl when he turned to the Commander.
Oh, I guess he's not doing this line. That's why I didn't want Durumi to come along. She's too high profile in a lot of ways. I'm gonna try that again because I choked my words. She's too high profile in a lot of ways. Can't blame the energy for zeroing in on such attention-grabbing target on the battlefield. I waited a commander attack Durumi first in this case. When Hiriko tried to help her.
The Commander attacked Durumi as she was rampaging around, and Hiriko tried to help when she got struck instead. What do we do now? How can we save them both?
Wait, that's what. The operations failed.
We can't just abandon them.
There's nothing we can do to turn the tide of this battle, especially not against the commander. We need to survive so we can carry on Hiriko's will.
Yugamu's decision was sound. The best outcome we could hope for right now was to avoid all of us dying. But did I really want that? What's the point of surviving if I had to abandon a friend to do it? Abandon Hiriko and Durumi to escape and wait for another chance to jump in or save them without caring about the consequences.
Oh, it's lagging. Right.
No, I need you to make the decision.
I mean, I already know. But could you reset it maybe? I don't know.
They're telling me I'm not.
Oh, I think it.
Your favorite ending.
Huh? Is it on my end? Okay.
Yes. Did we save the killing girl or not?
Okay. No, we're gonna want to save her.
Yay! I like having more characters to voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's your future.
I approve of this choice.
I'm going to save those two. You better get out of here before those commanders notice you.
Be crazy, Takumi. You won't accomplish anything by dying here.
Save best girl or no? We got two best girls. I know. You're absolutely right, but...
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
Hiriko put her trust in me. I won't abandon her now. I cleared my mind with a battle cry and charged into the fray. Once I reached Hiriko and Durumi, we launched into a painfully one-sided battle against the enemy commander.
Same energy.
Oh, hey, Takumi. Came to save us, huh? Thanks, brah. I hate to disappoint you after you came all this way. We're totally headed for a game over here. Mr. Shirako's already out of action, and I'm basically about to keel over too. Looks like we bought ourselves a one-way ticket to hell. Why don't we just accept it and all die together?
If you got energy to talk, you can still fight. Take out the bigger enemies first. I have cheese in my mouth, sorry.
I was gonna say, I can feel the cheese.
You got it, boss.
I think Takumi should be a common writer. I mean, Takumi is a common writer. Common writer 555, not common writer 555, common writer Faz is named Takumi.
Why?
Okay, you're gonna wanna
Right.
take out the little guys first, and then we'll go to the next wave.
Kill the baby.
Kill those babies.
Wait, go back one. Oh. No, I meant like in terms of direction. I was just trying to think of what makes the red target.
You're backseating. Sorry. I've had to stop myself from backseating so much, but
That worked out though.
Let's do this.
In fact, Bill had the right idea.
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
I decide the rules of the game.
Fine.
Also known as the press Q to win button.
Fire.
I don't even need the other team members.
Let's do it to it.
Ready when you are. Let's go. Time to use it. Here we go. Take this. Good to go. Yeah. Got it. Ready when you are. Yeah. I've got this.
okay, I just found some Hirudadu yaoi. You guys wanna see? What am I talking about? Of course you wanna see. Where did I put it? I'll put it in link.
I've returned. My brother just came to ask me if I've watched the Digital Circus finale.
This should do it.
I say I just had this really weird like a wit kidding with like Grace Star Rail. Like for a while I was watching a channel called Chess Simp. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they were playing like a particular track they used to play in a lot of their like videos. It was literally like one of the first like fight music bits you get on the Hertz Space Station, and I'm just like, wait a minute, because when I was looking at that, you know, I said there was those bangers during the event, and I thought I was trying to find it, and I thought, wait a minute, I know this song. This is from the funny chess videos. It's from this game, yo, it's crazy.
All right.
wasn't the song I was looking for, but it was, you know, an interesting find all the same.
So he might have been picked up and dropped. People, you're right above us. Did that sign in? Oh, he.
Oh, that's weird. I guess you might have to go a little bit for the big guy.
Damn it! I've got this. Not gonna cut it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Maybe step
It
back
prone
a bit.
this.
Yeah. That was a back seat that was unneeded. I feel almost insulted.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I just is there like a chance to hit in this game? Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
No, he didn't. He had a defensive stance up, so Kumi had armor, and he only did enough damage to break the arm.
You don't want the light on.
So we didn't do any damage to Takumi's health.
Anyone else get the feeling this commander's just playing with us? He's not even attacking. Just standing there, all menacing like.
I guess he knows he doesn't need to get involved directly. The attack is just like one of Zuanzu's attacks. Example? Show. Will have you? I think you know if I've watched the Digital Circus finale or not, Spinel. I was in the same VC as you. We're already outnumbered and outclassed. It's only a matter of time before they overwhelm us. Damn it.
You really are too dumb to live sometimes. Do you really think you could take on a commander with just 2 of you?
Yugamu, what are you doing here? I told you to run.
Just making the most logical choice I can. We can't afford to lose you, Takumi. We'll have no chance of winning the war if we do. That means our only choice is to do something about this guy so that we all can get away.
It wasn't much of a plan, but at least we had hope now. With the 3 of us, we might be able to pull it off. Let's do this, guys. Give it everything we've got and take him down.
We went with the power of friendship.
Ready when you are.
Actually, I was almost disappointed with the fact that the voltage was at 98% at the end of the first wave. It would have been such a fire way to start this one. But the game denied us. There we go. The fun button can be used now.
Yeah.
Hiya. Got it. I've got this.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm questioning right now is like, isn't like Hiroko supposed to be like the most broken out of the group here?
Yes.
How'd they get
Tired.
punted like this?
No idea.
Well, it was a 1v2. Well, no, it was the commanders are pretty powerful, and like if she was also expending her energy trying to protect Darumi, she might have even just jumped in the way of an attack for Darumi.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a bit similar to Spinel. Instead of like beams of light, though, it's knives.
I'm bursting with power. Let's do this. Keep your guard up.
I'm just wondering if by chance we actually survive this canonically, does that mean Sumino about to go have another EP coma time?
No, I think we're healed up pretty well.
Yeah, we've been like fighting for a while and been fine.
It's just only at the end of like these huge battles, he has a habit of going EP.
Let's do this.
Sometimes, yeah, but it doesn't
Yeah.
happen every time.
That wound that healed like 3 weeks ago, it reopened again.
Got this.
Sumino, your immune system sucks.
No, I don't. It's pretty good, all things considered.
I mean, they could come back from death, you know, so that's a pretty good health plan
Say
there.
when. Takes more than that. Let's go.
Brother, it's 10 to midnight. Why are you revving your engine like that? I hope their socks remain wet.
Just learned a streamer I watch uses AIR in their D&D games. Oh, that sucks.
No.
Damn.
Unsubscribed, unfollowed.
Oops.
Stubborn, aren't they? I'm exhausted. I've still got some kills in me.
I like characters like one who's like, I'm spared some of the edge of death, and like director is just like, that was really annoying.
I've got
Yeah.
this.
She doesn't really care.
Take this.
We did it! Yay! It's no use. He's too strong. I tuned in for the first time to their Genshin D&D campaign, and the intro shows clips of previous games, and all the character art was AI. Ah, that sucks.
He really is just playing with us. An extra fighter or two's not gonna make any difference.
Ah, for the love of murder. He's gonna kill us anyway. He could at least go all out too. Half-assing it makes the whole thing feel cheap. This is why I hate fighting invaders.
Don't give up. There has to be something we can do.
Done. Let's charge him one last time to get blown to smithereens. I always wanted to go out like a bunch of dirty fireworks.
We're all out of options. We're really gonna die here? He's on 20 health. Just when it seemed like seemed like all hope was lost. I heard Hirika's voice, faint and weak, but still determined on my comm channel. Hiriko, I thought you'd passed out.
Never mind that. Just absorb my cryptoglobin. It's the only way.
Absorb your cryptoglobin? What are you talking about?
Might not be clear enough. I want you to kill me. To die anyway. You may as well take my power and save yourselves.
But you're my friend. I could never kill you.
I may die, but you'll still have hope. You'll still have the spare suit. Use it to figure out the sponsor's secret and defeat them. Kill me so you can survive.
You can't be serious. There's no way I can do this.
Skin, I'm telling you. Do it now. Take my power and survive. Doremi.
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This is the best game ever. I love it. Doremi had thrust a knife right into Hiriko's back. Dirty Fireworks is an attack that Cheetah uses to blow up CU. Is that the... Oh, that's the reference? That's cute. What are you gonna say?
Did you notice how, like, the little, like, the red mist blood stuff?
Hearts?
Like, on the left and right kind of looks like a heart?
Yeah. It's so cute.
Yeah.
This is the best theory ever. You were not kidding about this being gay. It's so good. I tried to stop her, but it was too late. As Doremi absorbed more and more of her blood, Hiriko's body began to shrivel and dry up.
Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I've never felt this kind of energy before. I'm in the zone now. I feel like I could fly. I could do anything. Yahoo!
Doremi threw back her head and let out a crazed cry of elated. Elation. So close. Elation, totally at odds with what had just happened. Don't you realize what you've done, Doremi? You just killed Hiriko.
Save the after that's a word even I'm familiar with. Save the recriminations for later, Takumi. Now that it's reached this point, we have to see it through.
Reincriminations means accusing someone of a crime, right?
I think so.
I imagine it's something like that, yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Recrimination.
Damn. The localization team's better at English than I am.
Of course. They're professionals at English. Oh, Google killed itself.
just like the respect we had for that D&D streamer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not loading. Why would it not load? Oh, I haven't opened tab. 1 second.
Oh yeah, it's counter accusation. That's what it means.
Retaliatory accusation? What does retaliatory mean?
Like you're accusing someone as a retaliation for something.
Tending to
Does that come through
involving
the
or the nature of retaliation. I don't know what retaliation is.
It means like
fight back.
Okay, someone kills someone, and so you kill them in retaliation.
Oh, so you're copying what they did.
No.
Like sort of like get him back kind of thing. Fight back. Or
Oh,
like,
revenge?
something like
Retaliation.
that.
Retaliation is the act of harming or getting back at someone in response to an actual or perceived injury, wrongdoing, or offense.
Okay. Okay. Okay, accusing for a crime, basically. Okay. But the Yurko is...
That hey. They made some interesting choices with the placeholder voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
Darnley's overflowing with power right now. She might actually be able to beat that commander.
Igami was right. Terumi was stronger than ever. She rushed around the battlefield like a berserker, swinging her weapon in every direction, even charging at a commander without the slightest trace of fear. It amazes me how Bill doesn't know so many words despite being a writer. That's... Literally everyone can write. That doesn't mean people who write know what words are. If anything, most of my time is spent on like Google finding out words instead. There's also why I have Sophie find all the fancy stuff for me, so my words don't seem boring. I feel like there's a lot of times when we're reviewing Monster Universes where I just give you a Sammy line and I'm like, this isn't right, this isn't what Sammy talks like, give me a fancier word, and then you find one.
Yeah.
That's a lot of your job. Apply cold water to the burn area. What do you mean?
It's a burn. He's applying it's been all burned to you.
Oh.
It was just like a sick burn.
That was an insult?
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
Or at least it comes across as one.
I didn't realize. That's so
Just
rude.
a slow realization.
It wasn't that rude. I didn't realize it was... I thought that was genuine. Exactly, you spend so much time looking at new words. That's true.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think it was like mean spirited. I just thought it was just a funny.
Apologize
Let's
immediately.
keep going.
Okay. She rushed around the battlefield like a berserker, swinging her weapon in every direction, even charging at the commander without the slightest trace of fear.
Yeah, swing go weird.
No one can stop me now.
By the time we were able to take stock of our surroundings, it was both? Damn. We realized the commander was no longer there. Did he just leave?
Yeah, seems that way.
Had we really won? somehow it didn't feel real.
Relax, he's gone. I don't sense any trace of his presence anymore. Also, the thing Hiriko gave her life to get us is still here. It's still intact.
Yugamu held up the suitcase Hiriko had brought from the school. It was most likely that the spare sponsor suit inside it.
We've done what we set out to do. Make no mistake, this is a win for us. It's just... we have to pay a pretty big price for it.
Yugamu's gaze wandered to Hiriko's body. It was bad enough that she sustained fatal damage trying to bail Dorumi out, but then her cryptoglobin was absorbed by the very person whose life she'd saved. As for Dorumi herself...
Yeah?
She's drooling. She don't got no idea. She don't got any thoughts. She was staring blankly up at the sky. I could only imagine how she felt. Just having just killed someone who'd been like a sister.
Takumi doesn't understand. Oh, no. It's okay. Takumi does not understand.
Sister. What did Takumi think the barking and mistress stuff was about? Okay, sure, buddy.
He doesn't really know stuff about gay people.
He doesn't know. He's not familiar.
I just feel like the song is just blasting home in his head. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I don't know what the song means, but it's a banger.
He's a little stupid. God, okay, Takumi. Having just killed someone who'd been like a sister to her. But before I could say anything... Dorumi! He's never even heard of gay people. Don't tell him who he's in class with. Don't tell him. She rolled her eyes back. Her eyes rolled to the back of her head as she fell to the ground.
Looks like she finally ran out of steam. You'll have to carry her for now, Takumi. I'll dig a grave for Hiriko. Here's as good a resting place for her as any.
Yugamu began digging it with a piece of wood, and then when the hole was big enough, gently lowered Hiriko's body into the ground.
Hiriko. I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
Hey, it's the same stage as before. But I won't let your sacrifice be in vain. I'll use the suit that you worked so hard to get to figure out the sponsor's weakness, and then...
I'll defeat them and end this game. I promise.
We returned to the school, determined to carry on what Hiriko had started. Unfortunately, digging a grave into concrete, Yeah, you're right. That is strange. I guess they have the ability to go through concrete. It's not exactly hard. We have no idea where to start. Nope, that's not my line.
No idea where to even start with tech this weird.
Gamu and I had gone back to my room to look at the suit, but looking at it was about all we could do. Neither of us knew about electronics or wearable technology or whatever it was that made this suit tick. Analyzing how it worked and how to get past its defenses was going to be hard, if not impossible.
Well, protective suit made out of some kind of specialized material. That's about all I can say.
Digging through concrete with a piece of wood. No, you're right. Yeah, that's odd. That's not right.
Hold on. How long do you think we're gonna go for?
To the end of this scene.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. As long as there isn't like shouting and stuff, then we're all good. Like an hour or so. Probably over that, to be honest.
Oh, so we can go another hour? Because
Maybe
this
not a
scene
whole
is
hour.
very...
How,
Okay.
Maybe like.
do you
30
know how
minutes.
screamy the rest of the lines are? Does Jeremy have a line?
I don't remember. But I need like a 5-minute break real quick. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little bit overstimulated.
Oh, okay. We can end after this scene.
I want to keep going, but I need just a quick break.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be back.
After these
5
messages.
minutes.
Wait, do we keep going or you want to stop here?
Just pause for just 5 minutes.
Okay.
Baby.
I've been getting into South Park Yaoi recently. I won't lie, for the entirety of this stream, I've had an image of Tweaking Craig from South Park on my tablet just to stare at.
It be like that sometimes.
It do be. I have not watched much of South Park, but I watched the episodes that Fujoshis think are gay. So I think that means I've watched all of the good ones.
But you haven't watched the stuff taking the mick out of you know who?
I do not.
Guy that lives in a certain White House.
They make a lot of
That's not
episodes
fun.
about Trump, man. That is not specific.
No, I mean like the recent stuff.
That's also not specific enough. I feel like every season has a Trump thing, right now.
As they should.
As they should. One of the Yaoi episodes I checked out, was a Trump one. Oh, two of them were actually.
I still think it's hilarious what he did to the reflecting pool. That was such a great use of taxpayer money.
Yep.
40 million.
Definitely,
But it didn't work.
He's there in the White House doing stuff. Size.
Just bro using hydrogen peroxide to remove the algae, completely forgetting with this paint remover.
Yeah, I don't.
Such idiots, man.
I don't
Like,
know what's.
How
wrong
did
with
no
that
one
guy.
think, but I don't know we should be using this particular chemical bus?
Literally, no one argued with him. He just did it. I don't like South Park. I don't like most adult cartoons. That's fair. South Park is, I don't very much enjoy it, as a political commentary. Because it's poop and farts and piss and weed. It's poop, farts, piss, weed, and also political figures. But I do like the characters. I like the character arcs. And I like when, the boys, are in love with each other. I think that's quite good. So I watch the character episodes that, like, and then I mostly ignore the poop, fart, weed stuff. I'm not interested in it, so I kind of just like, okay, it's there. I love spending taxpayer money on things that don't matter. Let's not get Spinell as president, please.
Yeah.
She's gonna spend all her money on girls' love, and it's gonna better society, but we're not ready for that conversation.
That's the thing, like, that would actually be a genuine better use of taxpayer money of what just happened. with the
Yeah.
reflecting.
That was genuinely useless.
It's just the fact he undid all of that money and work because they used hydrogen peroxide to clean it.
It's very odd. My first introduction with South Park was my friend playing the game and showing me the hour. Yeah! Exactly.
I'm also not like a huge South Park fan, but I do love the Stick of Truth game. Like the D&D one. That one is hilarious. It's a great game and it has a really good story, and I love the way they use the characters in that.
I assume the
also
one
goes just
Spinell was talking about is the superhero one, because the superhero one has the collecting yaoi stuff. The Stick of
do the Stick of Truth.
They have yaoi in Stick of Truth?
Well, you can do. Depends how you role play with the new kid and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that I haven't looked into that deeply, I guess. But I'm pretty sure it's there.
Wait, I thought you couldn't. I thought you couldn't pick your gender in Stick of Truth.
Well, no, but although like they make you a guy, I've always like pretended, I've made them a girl. I mean, there is like a scene in the game where they befriend the girls, where they go through like a complete makeover to make a convincing disguise that they're a girl. And I just kind of went with that.
I do. Quite enjoy the second game allowing more gender options. Probably too many. But I like that they account for each gender option too within the story. I think that's quite fun.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I just love the whole bit where it's just like that you're trying to determine your character profile, like things like gender and stuff, in the middle of like the school counselor meeting, and like just the whole like concept of like trans stuff just absolutely just it blows Mr. Mackey's mind in the funniest way. He's just a bit confused, just like, oh, like I thought you were this, but it turns out you're this. It's just like, okay, that's cool. We just need to figure some stuff out to make sure it's all like he's just trying to like do something right, but he goes way overboard, like trying to be like politically correct with it, but it goes right to being inappropriate. It's great.
It's beautiful. I really love how no matter what you pick for your gender and sexuality, you will be harassed by like some dudes in a truck, and they have specific dialogue for what you pick. It's so good. I love that game for that.
I might need to give it a second chance because I really didn't like it on my first playthrough. Mainly because I thought the combat was really fucking annoying.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so much harder than the first game, and like it's unfair. I'm just like, what else do you want me to do? Like I physically cannot like get a stronger team. Like I can't level them up anymore. What do you want me to do?
I'm mostly there for the story. I won't lie.
Same,
the combat is pretty wacky.
Fight.
Everyone's ultimates is really fun though, and I like the dialogue that they talk to each other during the battle, and they have unique lines depending on like which characters you have together. I think that's so cute. I love that a lot.
Yeah, that's probably one of the things I've liked about it most. I think just kind of the only bit I didn't like, I think, is like Cartman in it is like really annoying. Like, I know
Dude,
that's
it's
really hard to
Cartman.
say, but I know, but like, unlike Stick of Truth, he's just really annoying.
I feel like
But you don't really get him on it, Whereas in Stick of Truth, you absolutely can.
I feel like Cartman has continuously become worse and worse and worse to the point where even the writers are like, well, we can't make him better than this. There's no going back. So I guess we just dig the hole deeper. And that's what they keep doing. No one likes Cartman that much anyways, so I don't think anyone's complaining about that.
Yeah.
Anyways. Of ignoring South Park yaoi, let's focus on 100-line yaoi. Yeah, I can't figure out anything else either. I can't figure anything else out either. How can something like this flimsy block of attacks so completely? We'd work so hard to get it. This feels like such a waste. Oh, Speaking of not being able to level up, Xenoverse 2 basically added a card game, but it's with figures, but it doesn't start that there wasn't a way to level up besides grinding for scraps if you didn't have online. That sucks. Why would they do that? Oh, that's not fun.
Game design.
What game design? I want people to play our game, but what if it was bad? I think we got something here. Darn it. If only we had someone with actual engineering knowledge on our side. As if in answer to my exasperated cry. Oh, best girl. Who's here at this hour? You don't think it's the sponsor, do you?
It's not totally out of the question. They might have realized we got our hands on a suit just like theirs.
The bell rang again. Pretending I wasn't here would only put off the inevitable. The sponsor was relentless. If I was gonna die anyway, I might as well put up a fight here and now. I took a deep breath and opened the door. Tsubasa! I definitely hadn't expected to see her standing on the other side of the door. You had to replay the story missions, which gave you barely enough XP. That sucks.
Reminds me of Command Cock. Oh god, the memories are coming back.
Now the embarrassing thing Takumi has to deal with is, why is Yugamu in his room? Since the game began, everyone except Yugamu and Hiriko had been keeping their distance from her. Tsubasa's eyes were downcast. She looks like she might start to cry at any moment. Hey, what's wrong?
Howdy, Tsubasa. Looking pretty grief-ridden this evening. Is something bothering you? Glad to listen if you want to talk about it. I have a feeling we're not the kind of people you really want to confide in, though.
Yugamu's laid-back attitude did nothing to put Tsubasa at ease. Eventually, she did speak up on her own.
I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm so sorry.
All of a sudden, she burst into tears. Calm down, Tsubasa. What's this all about? What are you apologizing for? Is it because because you didn't let me join your team? You don't have to worry about that. I'm doing fine.
No, that's not it. I was there, Takumi. When Hirako was fighting that commander, I was watching the whole time.
Huh? Tsubasa was there too.
I wanted to help. If I'd activated my hemoanima, I could have used my card to get Hirako and Dorumi out of there and bring them back to the school. But I was so scared I couldn't move. And while I was wondering what I should do, Hirako got wounded, and then she... I'm sorry, Hirako. I'm sorry, Takumi. I just stood there and let her die. I know apologizing won't fix this, but...
I had no idea what to say. I knew all too well how much it hurt not being able to save someone. That's why I knew nothing I could say would take that pain away. Take away that pain. But before I could even try...
You're right, Tsubasa. A simple apology isn't going to cut it.
Yugamu got there first, speaking in a harsh tone I hadn't heard him use before. It's okay. All you did was ensure their Yuri was doomed. Rumi would probably appreciate it. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, thank you, Tsubasa. Hamjin soldier.
You didn't need to save Hiriko when you had the chance. That's also putting our lives in danger. That's not the kind of crime you could just wipe clean. Letting someone die is basically the same as killing them. You had the gall to give Takumi the cold shoulder? At least he still has a shred of human decency in him. That's more than I can see for you.
Gamu, I know you're mad, but that's going too far. Tsubasa already feels terrible. He doesn't need you making it worse.
No, it's fine, Gumi. He's right. I'm always like this. Whenever there's any kind of conflict, I just go with the crowd. When Gaku died, I suspected you because that's what everyone else is doing. It was the same when we decided to form teams. Everyone said to stay away from you, so that's what I did too. I never stand up and make important decisions for myself. And now, Hiriko is dead because of me. Nanami's probably heartbroken too. I could have stopped that all from happening.
Wow, she really did see everything. She's probably still in shock.
I'm a terrible person, aren't I? Treating my life with such little... hold on.
My beloved girl failure, real.
Treating my friends' lives with such little respect. It's so disgusting, it makes me want to puke.
Tsubasa didn't stop dry heaving. She vomited all over the floor, tears still streaming down her face.
You're amazing, Takumi. You jumped right into that fight, Commander, and tried to save Hiriko. I can't believe I've been so awful to you all this time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Takumi, for everything.
I'd be lying if I said I was ready to completely forgive Tsubasa and call it all water under the bridge. But I wasn't going to hold anything against her, not when she was already suffering this much. Just the thought that I was still capable of some kind of compassion was a comfort in itself.
You can cry all you want. It's not going to erase what you did. The world wouldn't need the police if atonement was that easy.
What's with you today, Yugamu? Tsubasa's made some mistakes, but you don't need to be so hard on her.
Tsubasa, if you really want to make up for letting Hiriko die, there's just one way.
Indirectly or not, you caused a death. Now you have a duty to save lives instead.
Save lives? But how do I...
Just a suggestion. How about you join up with me and Takumi? We're working on something that could save everyone. And we just so happen to need somebody with your particular skill set. It's kind of like carry on Hiriko's legacy too. This is what she gave her life for. Of course, it'll mean putting yourself in a lot of danger. But what do you say? Will you help us?
Tsubasa didn't say anything for a while. She just stood there, staring at her feet. Then she nodded, as if she'd come to an important decision.
Okay. I don't know what you guys are up to, but if it can save everyone, I'm in. to do?
When Sebasta said that, Yugamu turned to me and winked.
Or rather, just blinked pointedly.
Hey, yeah. Now it made sense. He made her feel worse so she'd feel like she had no choice but to join us to a town. I can't say that I like that he manipulated her feelings like that, but we do need all the help we can get. Sad news, my only IRL friend that plays Dangronpa hasn't played 100 line. Oh.
You should tell them to fix that.
Yeah. You need to inform them of what they are missing. Here's how it is, Tsubasa. I told Tsubasa all about our secret plans. How we'd form an alliance to take down the sponsor and end this game. And how, thanks to Hiroko, we now had a spare kind of suit. We had a spare of the kind of suit the sponsor wore.
A spare suit? Whoa, awesome! It's a real thing!
I've told them about the Yuri and the Yaoi. Sick! As you should.
I'll try and tell you some other things that might entice them too later.
Yeah.
I see. Hiroko risked everything to get us this.
Yeah, but this stuff isn't really our area. We have no idea what we're supposed to do with it to learn anything useful.
What do you think, Tsubasa? Do we need some kind of special machinery to analyze this thing, or what? Maybe we should take it to the metal shop? We don't want anyone to find out we've got this.
Somewhere we can investigate without being seen, huh? I might be able to help with that. You see, there's a secret lab. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who knows about it.
She's the friend that showed me the South Park Yaoi? Oh, that's how I know they're cultured.
When you guys see it, it'll knock your socks off.
Okay, I do have to ask, can you ask your friend what their favorite ships are for South Park? I do need to know. I'm so sorry to intrude. Isn't that crazy?
You'll understand once you get there. Come on, I'll take you there now. Follow me.
We gathered up the suit and left my room, letting Tsubasa lead the way to the secret lab she'd found. Finally, we arrived at the raised stage area in the gym.
This is your secret lab? Guess people don't come here all that often.
Back up, guys. You're gonna fall. Go stand by the edge for a sec.
Fall where? Tsubasa shooed us to the edge of the stage, and then knelt down and began pulling on the broken floorboard. All at once, the board came loose, and then a hole. Peeling back, the one board had somehow made a huge hole appear in the stage.
I happened to find a map of this room when I was fixing the corpse recovery drone program using the war room computer. Why does this room have so little commas when there should be commas?
Haha, spelling, punctuation, and grammar.
We love you, translators. You needed an editor.
Sorry to have kept it a secret all this time. I always wanted a place like this I could have all to myself.
Cheekix Craig, of course. It's peak.
No, you made the right call. Now we have somewhere we can talk without worrying about being overheard.
I'm gonna warn you. Try not to be too shocked by what you see in there. Even if you are, try not to scream. It's like an echo chamber down there.
Shocked scream. What in the world is this lab?
I don't know if I can explain it all that well. It'll be easier to just show you. There's a ladder leading down. Come on, before anyone sees us.
Sure. Followed Sebastian down the ladder into a secret basement room. Sure enough, what greeted us at the bottom was something I'd never had imagined. I had to hold myself back from letting out a wordless cry of surprise. Inside the lab was a large machine that looks like some kind of spaceship. This is the escape pod. I'd seen it before, of course, at the end of my first 100 days here, but I'd never expected to see it here like this.
Yeah, I was shocked when I first saw it too. I know it must be the pod you told us about. This place is probably designed to store it safely until it's needed.
Is there any chance you can get it working now?
I thought of that, but it's no good. It's locked up tight, and there's no way to get in. We could probably force it open, but we can't exactly go into space with the damaged door.
It must have security measures to stop anyone using it before day 100. The only other time we're allowed to leave the school. Well, we can think about the pod later. Let's concentrate on the suit for now. Do you need any machinery from the metal shop? We can go get it for you.
No, I should be fine. There's plenty of gear in here for me to get started.
I looked around the lab. It was full of miscellaneous machines and equipment. Probably stuff Sebastian had already brought in. There were also lots of weapons for some reason.
I figured I'd make those and keep them in here for emergencies. Just in case we ever need to hole up in here. I've snuck some food supplies in too. Help yourself if you get hungry.
It's a real stronghold down here. They make a perfect HQ for the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. So how are you going to investigate the suit's capabilities? You got any experiments in mind?
You basically want to know how to break through the suit's defenses, right? The fastest way to figure that out is to try a bunch of stress tests and see how it holds up. By testing its resistance to stretching, pressure, elastic, and plastic deformation, we can start getting a better idea of its fracture toughness.
Deform, fracture. Some of those terms were lost on me, but at least one of us knew what we were doing. Okay, well, let's get started. Figure out this suit's weakness is only the first step. Once we've done that, we're taking the sponsor down. We spent the rest of the night testing and analyzing the suit any way we could.
Yippee!
Yay! Do we want to finish up here or keep playing? It's been 3 hours.
I don't know.
I gotta go eat pee.
Okay. Say bye to my stream, guys. Say bye to my stream.
Bye, people.